My name is Matthew Iavani, and I'm a partner at Full Funnel, a go-to-market and revenue operations services company. And today I want to talk to you about the differences between N8N and Clay and how enterprise and middle market sales and marketing programs should look at these tools and how to incorporate them into their platforms. So the way I describe Clay.com is the workflow automation and data operations environment that's specifically made for sales and marketing folks. N8N is a low-code, no-code workflow automation environment and platform that's relatively open sourced, and it's incredibly powerful. The biggest thing is that when you think about like N8N, it's a fantastic all-purpose automation platform, and you can do some crazy stuff inside of N8N. Clay is, because it's natively interoperable with CRM systems, marketing automation platforms, and over 160 other tool sets, Clay is just going to have a lot more stability in terms of uptime and usability than N8N for your average sales and marketing team. There's a reality like connectors can't break, causing like mission critical sales and marketing flows. That is more likely to happen in an N8N environment than it would be inside of Clay. But one of the things that I think people miss on like Clay or N8N is it's not really an or conversation. There's a lot of things that we do at Full Funnel, specifically when we want to build a sort of last mile delivery that's really interesting with N8N. So as an example, one of the things that we're working on now, we're going to be releasing this very soon, is this idea of how you build what is effectively a number of different Clay tables that then are essentially going to be utilized in an N8N environment to be combined, synthesized through different agents, and then interact with different outputs. And we're building all of this right now between Clay and N8N and various other sort of intermediaries, because this is something brand new. And if you're an R&D type of sales and marketing function, if you're really trying to like push the envelope of like how to customize different workflows inside of your company, N8N is like an amazing last mile delivery sort of R&D platform. Once we figure out how to do everything in this, we usually try to then move it into like Clay environments or workflow architecture inside of CRM systems, marketing automation platforms. And for everything that we can't do there, we'll rely on N8N. So when you think about the difference between N8N and Clay, Clay is going to be a much more stable environment for your go-to-market teams. You're going to be able to run all sorts of different workflows and agents and everything else associated. But once you sort of get into N8N, you're really trying to do things usually that can't be done inside of the normal operating systems. But that's something that you should try to stay away from as much as possible when you're working in middle market or enterprise companies, because the vast majority of these systems are very mission critical. So you don't want to have fragile environments or workflows in those points of criticality. Instead, the way I use N8N, and what I encourage a lot of other folks to do as well, is to use it in your R&D and last mile delivery process. It's really going to help you out. I hope that that's useful to you. See you out there.